Despite my best efforts to figure it out, I still don't get it. Everything in the outer ring moves slowly. Desert and rocks never change, but every time I come to the inner ring, it's completely different every few days. There are extravagant stores everywhere, kicking out the old magazine stands.
Where did you buy magazines before? Maybe they still sell them.
Buy? They get sent to the outer ring regularly. They're basically just unwanted trash. I really like them. They're good for lighting fires if you're out camping. Some things seem to lose all use once they go out of fashion. But in the outer ring, things are different. Can you picture it? Trash blown all over the place by the wind in the outer ring, looking like confetti. Broken records sound different every time they're played, just as the wind is ever changing. Do you think the people who threw them away would regret it if they knew? But once something's lost, it's lost, never to be found again. What's little old me getting all sentimental about? How corny.
I've noticed whenever you say, "Lil' ol' me," it's because you're embarrassed, Piper.
Oh, you understand little old me so well, Proxy.
Of course! I mean, when you've known each other as long as we have, you pick up on the small things.
Has it been that long? It seems like it passed in a flash, but I guess that's true. Every day when driving the truck, the scenery outside is always moving. When I stop sometimes, it feels like a dream. But I always feel as though I'm always pushing forward, and as long as the road's still there, I'll be able to find my way back where I started. Especially if you drive on familiar roads every day. You'll naturally assume that everything is the same every day. But it's only when one day your car suddenly breaks down at the roadside that you realize this road has been repaired again and again, and that the pedestrians have all gone elsewhere. It's completely different from how you remember. Little old me is afraid of familiar things changing.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, it's always nice to cherish things you like. Maybe the next time we meet, it'll be goodbye forever. Who knows when we'll have another chance to meet again?
Don't jinx it!
Then I'll say something positive. Maybe the next time we meet, you'll be all grown up and I'll barely recognize ya.
You're always treating me like a kid, Piper.
Kids always change the most. I'm trying to get to know you, Proxy. That's why it feels like that. Even though there are lots of things about you that I don't get, I'm still looking forward to each and every time we meet, Proxy. Don't bother. Scream all you want. No one will come.
Don't worry. She's just a little low on life fuel. Give me a nitro fuel to re-energize her and she'll be fine.
I just saw a huge door open before me, filled with this beam of light. My heart was filled with infinite happiness. And just as I was about to step through the door, someone stuffed something into my mouth. And so I missed the rest of it.
There are no Sons of Caledon in that world, and no us. So I'm glad you stayed.
Thanks. I'm back now, full of energy. As for the pearly gates, I can hold out another 150 years, right? To avoid any similar disasters in the future, let's exchange numbers, so we can call for help if we ever need it.
Miss Lucy, sorry, I forgot you don't like being called that.
That's not the only thing you forgot. I told you, don't bother my friends again. Unless you want to have Grassy, Woody, and Bricky lining up to stomp you in the face.
I remember what a gentle little princess you used to be as a girl. You may be wearing a spiky leather jacket now, but you wouldn't really do that to me, right?
Watch out, or I'll stick this spike into your...
I get it. You really have changed.
I'm glad you finally got it.
It's just as Mr. Montefiore predicted. You two really are the same. He's never told anyone, but he had quite a rebellious youth, too.
What's that got to do with me?
Mr. Montefiore ran away from home for a decade. 10 long years later, the prodigal son came back to assume his responsibilities. Those 10 years of hard work gave Mr. Montefiore the gifts of a lifetime, a tough personality, and the cunning to think outside the box. Both of these became unique assets in the business world.
How have I never heard this story before?
And of course, during those 10 years of wandering, he met his lifelong soulmate, your mom. That's why when Mr. Montefiore learned that you and the young woman running the video store get along so well, he specifically told me not to interfere. As he said, whether a lover or a friend, genuine relationships develop in tough times. When you're ready to take on your responsibilities in the future, you'll find yourself dealing with countless tasks, and during every exhausting late night, you'll need a warm embrace.
Ugh, grassy, woody, bricky!
Are you okay?
I'm still angry. Father should have known he has no right to send one of his flunkies to tell us what to do. Empty adults always want to relive their lives through their children. But I'm my own person. I'm Lucy. I know what I hate and what I love. I will never surrender to what I hate. I want to stand beside what I love forever. The stars above the outer ring, my bike, eternal victory, and my companions. Including you. I'm only gonna say this once, so don't pretend you can't hear me.